Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We're coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Let's first start off with a look at the stories that made it your headlines this afternoon.
Over 10 million rupees stolen in Robbery. 2018 begins with supermoon shining across the sky. SLTB not in operation in the north for the second day. Kim Jong-un offers rare olive branch to South Korea.
I want your headline-making stories this afternoon. A gang of robbers stole more than 10 million rupees from a cash transport in Nuwara area. Now, our correspondent said a van carrying money, which was to be deposited in a bank, had been stopped and the robbers attacked the driver by throwing chili powder in his face. The robbers had escaped with the cash. Meanwhile, the fire which broke out in the medicine storage of Valasmulla-based hospital has been put out. The hospital spokesperson said the damage is estimated to be over 1 million rupees.
Police said a power leakage was the cause of the fire. Many of the medicines were destroyed in the fire. The fire was doused early this morning with the assistance of the police, hospital staff and the locals.
A house in Galnav, Anuradhapura was completely destroyed in a fire last night. Police believe a power leakage was the cause of the fire. It's been 24 hours since the fire and the villagers have already made preparations to gift them a new house.
According to officials, no one was in the house when the fire started. Furniture and other household equipment were destroyed in the fire. The house is home to a family of 4 and they depend on agriculture. The villagers of Toranegama were quick to act and renovate the house. Our correspondent said that by this morning the villagers had collected 300,000 rupees to renovate the house. The villagers themselves have agreed to volunteer in the renovations.
The strike action launched by the employees of the Sri Lanka Transport Board of the Northern Province continued for the second day today. The employees began the trade union action yesterday based on an issue with a new bus depot in Vaunia. A new bus depot in Vaunia was vested with the public last year. Although several attempts were made to commence bus services from the new bus depot, they were unsuccessful owing to issues between private bus employees and employees of the SLTB. Chief Minister of the Northern Province, C.V. Vigneshwaran, ordered that all bus services be moved to the new bus depot since yesterday. Following the order, private buses began services from the new bus depot yesterday. However, the employees of the SLTB launched a strike action in protest of this move. Thereby, SLTB buses attached to 7 depots in the Northern Province did not operate yesterday. The strike action inconvenienced school students and the general public. According to our correspondent, private bus owners have decided to transport students affected by the strike action staged by the SLTB bus drivers free of charge. Now in more local news, Inspector General of Police Pujit Jayasundara visited Kandy to meet with the prelate. Yesterday, the IGP called on the senior Sangha member of the Malwathu chapter, Venerable Aluthgama Dhammananda Thera. Evaluations of the GCE ordinary level examination will begin tomorrow and will continue until the 10th of this month.
Commissioner General of Examinations Sanat B. Pujit said 35,000 examiners have been assigned at 105 examination centers for the evaluation. He added that steps have been taken to assign over 200 police officers for security at the examination centers. 685,000 candidates sat for the GCE ordinary level examination.
Although the fireworks may be long gone, the first supermoon of 2018 illuminated the Sri Lankan sky, making it the perfect welcome of the new year. At midnight, Sri Lanka, many areas were able to witness the supermoon dubbed Wolf Moon. The Wolf Moon is part of what NASA has called the Supermoon Trilogy, 3 supermoons in quick succession. The first supermoon of the trilogy rose in December, the second will on the 2nd of January, and the third, a blue moon, will rise on the 31st. NASA is calling this the biggest and brightest for one of the entire year, and so far it isn't disappointing. The phenomenon supermoon occurs when the moon becomes full on the same day it reaches its perigee, the point in the moon's elliptical orbit when it is closest to Earth. A Sri Lankan claimed the first prize of an international speaking contest held in Tokyo, Japan.
Mukti Madhavi emerged victorious in a competition which saw 1,800 other contestants from across the world. Madhavi was a graduate of University of Kalaniya and a past pupil of Yasodhara Balika Vidyalaya in Gampaha. She is currently following graphics and live technology degree in Japan.
Let's now take a look at some news in brief.
2 school children drowned while bathing in a lake situated near a mosque in Makulu, Gaul. According to the police, the victims were 16-year-old residents of Alutvidya, Mahapal Lava, Valigama. The efforts made by the residents to save the students were unsuccessful. A series of events focusing the healing of Mihintale commenced yesterday at the Vihara Mahadevi Open Park. The events will continue until the 7th of January. The first day's event included a movie and a musical program covering issues related to global environmental and social challenges. The event was attended by the Most Venerable Athureliye Ratnathero. Several students of the engineering and technology faculties at the Eastern University were suspended following a fight that broke out between 2 groups. 20 students were admitted to the hospital after the incident, and a disciplinary hearing is currently underway. Several students remained inside the university administrative building for 7 days, requesting their suspension to be lifted.
And with that, we wrap up Lunchtime News on TV1 for today. To follow details of these stories and more, you can log on to our website, www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Charlotte Benedict for the Newsfirst team. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.